What's up, crew? Hope you're having a rad day. This is the Intermediate and Beginner Trail Guide to Santiago Oaks. I'm Alan, and this is the MTB Alan channel. I'm Alan, this is the MTB Alan channel, and if I can have a rad day on a bike, so can you. This trail guide to Santiago Oaks is aimed at those of you who are looking for something a little more approachable than my previous trail guide to Santiago Oaks. That trail guide was for what I like to call the hard loop, so if you're looking for something a little bit more spicy, check out that corner link. Before you go though, I can assure you that this loop is fun for any skill level. Our loop today includes a blue flow trail, a couple of skills areas, a fast and flowy ridge run, and an optional black diamond trail. And if you've never been to Santiago Oaks, this loop will give you a general understanding of the trail system. I've got links to all the trails and more in the description, but let's start with where to park. To begin, I park in Irvine Regional Park. It's a well-maintained park with clean bathrooms, plenty of parking, and pleasant areas to hang out in post-ride. I park in Lot C or B, and an entrance to the trail system is right across the road from Lot B. If you don't have tools, there's a nice bike station right on the way. From there, hang a right and head across the wash. OC Parks sometimes closes off areas for conservation reasons, so if we can't go left here like we did in the other trail guide, we can just take the main trail and keep heading towards the mountains. We'll look for this split and make a left and then a right. And that will take us to this fun little roll-in and up to the start of the climb. From here, we're going to make sure and go left onto Chutes. The other trail is Chutes Ridgeline, and believe me, we don't want to pedal up it. The Chutes climb starts off a bit rough, but hang in there because it'll ease up once we come around the ridge. At this point, we're going to cross Chutes Ridgeline, and it's a good idea to look up trail to make sure nobody's bombing down. After some switchbacks and some more climbing, we'll have arrived at the south end of Barham Ridge. Congratulations, you've just completed the longest climb of the day. After a quick break, we'll be ready for our first ascent, Cactus. Cactus is a blue flow trail, and depending on your skill level, it can be wicked fast, but it's just as fun taken at a leisurely pace. I should note though that it's steeper than it looks on camera, so we'll gather speed quickly. After the last turn, stay center, gear down, and settle in for the climb up Lower Bumblebee. Like before, the climb starts off punchy but mellows out after a bit. After a few switchbacks, you'll come up onto the ridge, make a right, and merge onto Oak Trail. We'll follow this up to get to our first skills area. This spot is great for working on our rock rolling skills. It's a natural skills area with rollers that get progressively more scary. Katie had never done this steep roller, but after gaining confidence on an easy one and a more challenging one, she was ready to give the steep one a go.
Yeah!
She's still working on that up part though. By the way, if you're digging this, like and subscribe, it helps me out, and if you want to give me a tip for making this guide, hit that applaud button. From here, there's a quick little connector to a short but gross climb. Actually, before that really gross part, there's a trail here to the right that you can do for extra credit.
Yeah, I don't feel like doing Yucca. Because then we gotta climb up again.
It's a blue ridge run called Yucca. If you do Yucca, you can climb Coachwhip back up to Barham Ridge. We're not doing that right now because we're headed to our next skills area. To get there, we're gonna head up this nasty climb and hang a right. Note that there are some fun jumps off to the left over there. After we take the right, we're gonna look for the flag. This is just like the rock roller area, except with drops. There's a series of drops here, each a little more intimidating than the last. Once you're done doing drops, you can roll up to where Katie is going for an extra bit of fun. Or you can come around the side. So if you're more beginner than intermediate, this part can be a bit sketchy. There's no shame if you want to walk it, it is a bit awkward and loose. The advice I gave Katie was to come in slow and try to be off her brakes once she made the turn. And now we're on Barham Ridge.
Phew!
Oh, I would not known you wrote that.
As ridge runs go, it's surprisingly fun. There are rocks to send off of, kickers to jump,
Woo, Alan!
and look at this flow line.
Whoopsie!
After a short and mellow climb, we'll be at the drop-in for our last trail. If you're a beginner, you can enjoy a descent down Chutes, the trail we first climbed up. Just be aware that people will be climbing it. If you're feeling adventurous, Chutes Ridgeline is, in my opinion, the funnest trail in Santiago Oaks. This Black Diamond Trail has rock features, berms, jumps, and of course, high-speed chutes. And once we're at the bottom of Chutes Ridgeline, everything should look familiar because you'll be back on the Roadrunner Loop. Before you get back to the truck though, remember to like this video, subscribe this channel, notify that bell, but most importantly, go have a rad day.